5 pillars of a thriving relationship. A relationship is not a bed of roses. For your relationship to work, you have to work it. The reason why divorce rates keep skyrocketing is because people are not willing to put in the work to build a solid relationship. Once the butterflies wear off, most people just tend to quit simply because they don't feel those strong emotions anymore. Well, that's a recipe for disaster because you keep moving from one relationship to the next. But what are the foundations of a solid relationship? There are 5 pillars that you need to focus on to have a thriving relationship, which I'll be sharing very soon. Whether you are single or married, you need to work on these pillars. But before we proceed, kindly like this video and subscribe if you are new here. Also, please do let us know in the comments what you think are the pillars of a successful relationship. Thank you in advance. 1. Spirituality. We are by nature spiritual beings having a human experience. Everything starts in the spiritual realm. If there is no agreement in the spirit, there can be no agreement in the physical. What does that mean? If you are a Christian, you should look for someone with whom you will have that spiritual compatibility, and that would be another Christian. But it's more than just finding someone who is a Christian. You both have to live a lifestyle of Christianity by consistently engaging in spiritual activities that will build your faith as a Christian. That includes reading and studying the Word, prayer, meditation, fellowship with other Christians, just to name a few. Having a strong spiritual foundation will hold your relationship even in the midst of a storm. Oh yes, there will be storms, so you better be ready for them. 2. Communication. I can't stress enough the importance of good communication. To be honest, most people don't really know how to communicate well. A good relationship thrives on communication. I actually plan to dive deeper into it in another video because it's really broad. But the main point is that you need to have consistent, high-quality communication. What do I mean? It should involve both parties being fully engaged. It shouldn't be one-sided. One person shouldn't just be asking questions while the other is just answering. That gets annoying really fast. You should be able to sustain that conversation. Don't give one-word responses. If you've ever had a one-sided conversation, I'm sure you know how it feels. A good conversation is enjoyable. You should enjoy talking to your partner. Listening is an important factor. Be a good listener. You should pay attention and understand what your partner is saying. That alone will save you from a lot of misunderstandings. Also, ask for clarifications if you're not clear. Good communication will strengthen your relationship. 3. Teachability. Okay, you can't just be so rigid that you are not willing to consider alternatives. You should be willing to learn new ways of doing things. You should have an open mind and be ready to learn from your partner. You may have been functioning a certain way when you were single, but now that you are with someone, that may have to change and you should be open to accepting that. Another important aspect is being open to accept corrections. You may think that your way is the best or that you are doing your best, but your best may not be enough. Sometimes you need to step up for the sake of your partner. Be willing to see things from the perspective of your partner. There are often 2 truths to a story in this case. While you have your truth, your partner has their own truth. So be open to accept it. 4. Respect. Mutual respect is vital in any relationship. This is particularly very important for men. I'm not saying that women shouldn't be respected. The Bible commands wives to respect their husbands and husbands to love their wives. What that says is that men need respect more and women need love more, but both parties should love and respect each other. Respect means honoring your partner and what they stand for. It is subjective. The way person A will feel respected is different from the way person B will feel respected. It's also cultural. A man could feel respected when you welcome him each time he gets home, or maybe when you wait for him to get settled in and rested before bringing up any issues. A woman could feel respected when you listen to her thoughts and her opinions keenly, or when you recognize her need for space. So it varies from person to person. Find out how your partner would like to be respected and do that. And last but not the least, appreciation. This is a very important point. It's very easy to start taking your partner for granted to the point where you stop appreciating them. Familiarity breeds contempt. The closer you get, the more it's tempting to undervalue your partner. That shouldn't be the case. The moment you let too much familiarity diminish your appreciation, everything goes downhill from there. Just saying little things like thank you, please, I'm sorry when necessary will go a long way. If your partner does something, appreciate it. Don't feel entitled to receiving acts of service. We tend to value things in retrospect when we've lost them. You don't have to wait until things get out of hand before you think about valuing your partner. You don't have to wait until you've lost someone only to start regretting. Appreciate the little things and the big ones. It's the details that makes the difference. Well, that's a wrap on 5 pillars of a thriving relationship. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, do well to like this video, share it, and subscribe for more enriching content. Also, if you need coaching for your relationship, you can schedule a free appointment by clicking the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and until next time, best step remains your best bet.